Sunlight filters through the leaves as four young explorers venture into the mysterious woods. Lily, Tom, Maya, and Sam, armed with magnifying glasses, eagerly investigate the forest's edge. Their youthful energy fills the air as they push past the first line of trees, curiosity guiding their way. Deeper into the woods, shadows lengthen, and the sounds of nature intensify, adding to the children's excitement. Lily suddenly stops, her eyes wide with wonder, pointing towards something hidden among the trees. The other children gather around, their faces lit with anticipation, ready to uncover the forest's secret. Sunlight filters through the dense undergrowth as the children stumble upon an ancient treehouse, its weathered wood whispering tales of forgotten adventures. The treehouse clings to the branches of a giant oak, a mysterious haven adorned with rope ladders and curious trinkets. Tom hesitates, his apprehension palpable, as he eyes the swaying structure high above. But Maya's eyes shine with uncontainable excitement, her infectious enthusiasm pulling Tom toward the beckoning ladder. Inside the treehouse, dust motes swirl in sunbeams, illuminating shelves packed with dusty books and peculiar artifacts. An ornate control panel dominates one wall, a labyrinth of buttons and levers promising unknown power. Sam's hand hesitates for a moment before reaching out, fingers trembling slightly as he touches a lever. The treehouse groans and shudders, a violent tremor seizing its wooden frame as the lever is engaged. The treehouse crashes into the lush, primeval jungle with a resounding thud. Towering ferns and colossal dinosaurs encircle the children, a scene of prehistoric wonder and terror. A sense of awe, mixed with trepidation, washes over the children as they take in the ancient world. A curious baby triceratops cautiously approaches the treehouse, its innocent eyes reflecting the dawn of time. In the lush, Jurassic expanse, children cautiously approach a baby triceratops, their hands outstretched with offerings of green leaves. A rustling in the undergrowth breaks the peaceful scene, an ominous sign of lurking danger. A colossal Tyrannosaurus rex emerges from the dense foliage, its shadow casting a pall over the once serene landscape. The children's laughter turns to screams as primal fear grips them, their eyes wide with terror. In a desperate scramble, they retreat towards the towering treehouse, their haven against the prehistoric predator. Inside the treehouse, panic floods the children's faces as their fingers dance across the control panel, each button a desperate hope. A sudden, violent lurch throws them against the walls as the treehouse groans under the strain. Outside, the world blurs into streaks of vibrant color as the scenery morphs at impossible speeds. Trees become streaks, fields turn into rivers of green and gold, the landscape itself bending to their chaotic will. Bathed in the radiant Egyptian sun, the treehouse materializes near the ancient Nile. The children stand in awe, their eyes drawn to the colossal pyramids piercing the horizon. Along the riverbank, a hive of activity unfolds as a massive structure takes shape. A symphony of coordinated effort as the ancient Egyptians build. The golden light illuminates the scene, casting long shadows and highlighting the vibrant life along the Nile. Under the blazing Egyptian sun, a vast landscape stretches, ancient and timeless. Young Ramses strains alongside his father, their small figures dwarfed by the massive stones. Curious children gather, their eyes wide with wonder as they watch Ramses' determined efforts. Sweat glistens on Ramses' brow as he declares, "We are building a pharaoh's tomb. It will be magnificent." The weight of the stones seems to lighten with the fervor of his words, his spirit undeterred. His voice rings with pride as he shares tales of Egyptian culture. Under the relentless sun of ancient Egypt, a sandstorm looms, an ominous curtain of dust advancing across the horizon. The wind howls, a fierce and unforgiving force, as sand stings and swirls around Ramses. Ramses gestures urgently, his face etched with concern as the storm threatens to engulf everything in its path. His voice rises above the roaring wind, a plea for safety amidst the chaos. "It's dangerous. Let me help you find shelter." The swirling dust intensifies, blurring the line between earth and sky as the desert prepares to unleash its fury. Sunlight pierces through the wooden planks, casting an ethereal glow within the treehouse. The children gather, their faces alight with heartfelt gratitude as they surround Ramses. "Thank you, Ramses, for everything," the children say in unison, their voices filled with emotion. "We will never forget our adventure in ancient Egypt." A promise of enduring friendship hangs palpably in the air as they exchange heartfelt farewells. Turning towards the control panel, the children's fingers hover with anticipation. Setting controls for home, they declare, ready to embark on their next journey. Far from home, the treehouse materializes with jarring abruptness, finding itself not in Kansas, but on the weathered deck of a pirate ship. A cacophony of pirate shouts erupts as grizzled figures brandish rusty swords, their eyes gleaming with avarice and surprise. The salty air hangs heavy with the stench of brine and unwashed bodies, a stark contrast to the familiar sense of home. Rough-hewn faces, scarred and weathered by countless voyages, peer into the unexpected arrival, their expressions a mix of curiosity and menace. Sunlight glints ominously off the sharpened blades, a silent promise of danger hanging in the air above the bewildered travelers. The vast expanse of the ocean stretches out in all directions, isolating the treehouse and its occupants amidst the pirate horde. Inside the pirate ship, the captain's weathered face contorts in anger as he slams his fist on the table, the sound echoing through the ship. His eyes, narrowed with suspicion, fixate on Tom, challenging him. Despite his fear, Tom stands tall, meeting the captain's intense gaze. "Who are you, and what are you doing on my ship?" the captain demands. Tom responds, his voice clear despite the tension. "We are lost and need help getting home." On a secluded beach, the captain, a weathered man with a mischievous glint, guides the children towards adventure. Towering cliffs embrace the small cove, its soft white sand beckoning with the promise of buried secrets. Unfurling an ornate, weathered map, he sets the stage for a thrilling quest. With a hearty laugh, the captain announces, "Here lies me treasure, lads, but it ain't so easy to find. Solve me riddle, and the gold be yours." On the shores of Pirate Island, the children gather, their faces etched with the intensity of deep concentration. Fingers trace the weathered lines of an ancient map as they work together to unravel its secrets. A collective gasp rises as the riddle's answer dawns, lighting up their eyes with sudden understanding. Driven by newfound resolve, they follow the map's cryptic path, their small hands moving in perfect synchronicity. Working together, they unearth a long-forgotten chest, buried deep within the island's embrace. The heavy lid creaks open, revealing a breathtaking hoard of ancient coins and jewels, glittering remnants of a time long past. Inside the treehouse, Captain oversees the children as they adjust the controls, a sense of wonder and excitement filling the air. The children's faces light up with shared accomplishment in the cozy confines of the treehouse. "Thank you for the adventure. We promise to visit again someday," the children say in unison, their voices full of gratitude. A soft, nostalgic smile graces the captain's lips as he watches them. A flash of light erupts, momentarily blinding as the narration echoes. The treehouse vanishes in a flash of light. The space where the treehouse once stood is now empty, leaving only the lingering echo of their adventure. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating the familiar silhouette of the treehouse nestled deep within the woods. Exhausted but exhilarated, the children burst forth from the treehouse entrance, their faces glowing with shared adventure. In unison, they vow, their voices ringing with youthful determination, "We promise to keep the treehouse a secret." A chorus of excited voices rises, filled with dreams and camaraderie. "Let's plan our next adventure. Anything is possible when we're together."